In the boxing ring, Kalae McShane was a fighter on the rise, undefeated as a professional. But his mother says her son is an even better person.
He's the kind of son that you would want to see your daughter bring home to date or something. He's a good kid.
On August 4th, while training in Thailand, the 22-year-old became severely ill. He was hospitalized with swelling on his brain. He has been in a coma since, but doctors in Thailand say he's stable enough to return to Hawaii.
We had that notice about 3 weeks ago that he can fly back home.
The McShanes have overcome setback after setback. They cleared a hurdle with their health insurance. They raised $50,000 for flight expenses and arranged for a medical transport team, but now they're stuck.
Queens West, Castle, Polimomi, Straub. Nobody has room for him. They say they have no bed space. They only take patients through the ER.
The family's frustration has turned to desperation, and it's suffocating.
I'm not asking for any handouts. He's an American citizen, and he's stuck in a foreign country. And we've basically been abandoned because of protocol.
Dee McShane has also tried to get Kalae into a skilled nursing facility on Oahu, but she has been told he needs to be in a hospital.
If I walk into any one of our hospitals, I guarantee you I will see non-U.S. citizens without medical insurance that are being treated. I don't understand why they cannot make an exception and reserve a space for my son.
Kalae's father is by his son's bedside in Thailand. He's on leave from his job without pay.
And it's been 2 months now since all this happened, so it's wearing down on us severely.
The McShanes are in the fight of their lives. Their son's future hangs in the balance, and he can't lift a finger to fight for himself. In early August, boxer Kalae McShane was training in Thailand when an illness hit him. He fell into a coma in a Thailand hospital.
My son is my best friend, and to see him laying on bed, basically dying, get no response from him, being away from family, it was heart-wrenching.
While Shane McShane was at his son's bedside, Kalae's stepmother pleaded with hospitals in Honolulu to take in their son. But everyone said there was no bed space.
And it happened to us so many times where we just kept hitting roadblocks and roadblocks.
The McShanes have medical insurance. They raised money to pay for his flight to Honolulu. All they needed was a hospital to say yes. After we brought you their story last month, the Queens Medical Center called.
It was very nice to actually have a doctor from Queens that got on the phone with me and said, I'm going to be the attending to receive your son.
Last Thursday, Kalae was admitted to Queens.
The bottom line is my son is here, and I'm grateful because they stepped up to the plate and brought my son home.
It's a long road ahead. Kalae is still in a coma, but now surrounded by family. He is opening his eyes.
Having Kalae hearing everybody's voices and feeling people there, and it's gonna be what heals him.
Kalae won all 5 of his pro bouts in Thailand. Before they left that country, the World Boxing Organization presented father and son with a championship belt Kalae was supposed to fight for next month.
If he doesn't ever fight again, it's okay with me. It's not all about the fighting, just having my son back.
The McShanes thank everyone who helped financially and who continue to pray for Kalae. He has a lot of people in his corner, and he is finally home. Jim Mendoza, Hawaii News Now. When he straps on boxing gloves, Kalae McShane reclaims some of the territory that sickness stole.
Every day I wake up, I thank the Lord. Every night when I sleep, I thank the Lord.
Last August in Thailand, Kalae collapsed. A blood clot in his brain kept him in a coma for 2 months.
Was it like you were in a fog?
Yeah. This is like a bad dream.
In October, Kalae opened his eyes. Movement came gradually, first a finger, then a hand. Since then, rehab has been on fast forward.
He can basically do everything. He can hit speed bag, punch mitts, Right now he can walk, he just needs a little assist, but definitely be walking and running very soon.
Kalae is going through physical, occupational, and speech therapy. He's driven by a vision.
Oh, I miss boxing a lot. I imagine boxing for a world title one day.
He has a total of 7 of them actually.
Kalae has been boxing since he was 11. He's won medals and trophies and championships. For the McShanes, this is one of their toughest fights.
He's definitely beat all odds and he'll continue to beat them.
After being down for months, it seems Kalae is getting the upper hand on his illness.
Put God first and just try forward, fight the fight.
When he was in a coma, doctors didn't give Kalae much of a chance. Look at him now.